common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. What's going on? Not sure what that Bitcoin sell-off there was. That was a quick one. Went to a new low for the move. Reversed back 59.9 right now on Bitcoin. Ethereum 41.63. I agree with you on that one. Big house. Litecoin 188. That was somebody fat fingered or something probably on futures exchange or some derivative. What up, Mrs. B? So right before I went live, I noticed I'm having issues with servers. So my charting software's been fine on crypto, and it puked out a minute before I started going. So we're going to see what that does. But I made some copies of some charts beforehand, so not an issue. Again, here's the 5-minute. I wanted to get on here because I want to give an update on stocks as well. What's up, Sean? Bob? Interesting big house. I was wondering who was commenting on that. So Zero Hedge said that. They're probably right. I'm also having some video issues. So I don't know. I've got something wrong downtown St. Louis. So if I fall off here, I apologize. There's Nick, my partner in Patreon. Gave that big winner on FLOKI. That's a triple from yesterday. That got a few people right. So let's look at here, Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index. Again, I saved these just in the last 10 minutes. As you know, the green hours are buy signals when the technometer gets below 40. Down at the bottom, we did get to about 41.5 on yesterday's sell-off, so not a buy signal, but extremely close. One thing we want to look at here on the stock side, because I think stocks and NASDAQ, Bitcoin kind of really is risk-on assets moving together. So here's the SPY. You'll notice I've been talking about an overbought technometer above 54. And today we're 42.29. We was about 40.8 earlier when I snapshotted it for Discord. So you can see we went from major overbought to almost oversold. And SPY is on the highs of this last 1 month rally. So that's bullish action. Anybody does Elliott Wave, I really think the green buy signal there is probably the end of a fourth wave triangle. We've done a 1-up. Wave 2 might not be done on stocks, so we might get a day or two pullback here. If that happens, technometer should reset to oversold, and we should have another good buy signal in stocks since the last one that we had. Here's the DIA. Again, the triangle ended at the blue arrow, which was a divergence between the OP and the price, and the green circles showing oversold technometer. Perfect setup in the Dow down there at the 34,000 level. So again, looks like we're going to get another decent setup on stocks here shortly. Here's QQQ, same type of thing. Was overbought, back to more neutral. Wyckoff Wave Growth Index has given us a lot of good buys and sells. Back to 47.4 after being at 54. So again, a couple day pullback here I would really appreciate on the stocks. That would give us a nice buy signal. Probably give us a buy on crypto as well. So here's TLT. Let's look at that 20-year Treasury bond ETF. We've had numerous red sells on that. Probably overbought. We're at 49.58. Probably a sell here. I haven't recommended that, but I'm guessing now. I've been talking about a bounce for the last 2 weeks. Now I'm going to say that we're getting ready to roll over on TLT. If that happened, that would pressure stocks probably, especially NASDAQ type growth stocks. GDX, I talked about continued rally. We have had an ABC off the top. Technometers oversold. GDX probably going to find support here. Previous fourth wave support on the way up. So I would expect GDX is going to hold in here. Right here, right now. Let me see if I can bring up the dollar index. Again, I'm having some issues here. Software is working kind of in and out. Here's the UUP long dollar ETF. Let's see if it'll come up. Give it a minute here. Bitcoin 59,840. There's the long dollar. You can see I've been talking about a sell-off there. We did get to overbought yesterday. I wanted to kind of get short today. We gap lower. Dollar looks like it's headed. I've been talking about this. Dollar looks like it's headed below 24, which would take it to new lows. Dollar index would be down below 89. If that's the case, that's going to be wind behind the sails of Bitcoin and crypto. So that's a good reason we jumped out of the gate, I think, today, was the lower dollar. So I think that continues. Real quick, FLOKI in the software. Nick caught this one yesterday, gave a buy at what I think is just above 60. He'll probably put that here. It's at a triple, been higher. You can see here we had, this hasn't been around long, but we did have the new lows on the OP, higher on the price, oversold technometers, extreme oversold the last 4 days before the rally. Right now we're 44.9. Looks like there's more upside there. He's still long, staying long. Probably looking for more exchanges to jump on the bandwagon. Here's the software on the crypto, has loaded. Here's Bitcoin USD, Bitfinex, technometer 45. These technometers are around neutral. I will go to our roadmaps here in just a second. Here's Bitcoin USD consolidated, technometer around 43, 43.1. Bitcoin Tether consolidated, volume from 140 plus exchanges. To get a true reading on volume, which you must have if you're doing anything technical, 44.18 on Bitcoin Tether. While we're here, let's look at Matic, because I know someone's going to ask for that here in a minute. Then we'll go back to our roadmaps real quick, and we'll come back to more of these. Here's Matic coming alive. This one looks pretty good here. Did have a buy signal down there at $1.05 or so from the software. $1.95 right now. That one I would think has higher to go. What up, Tree Man? While we're here, we're going to do SRM. Bob, I am long some Bitcoin. We did get stopped out of some at 61.2. Got some shitty fills. For anybody that's in my private client group or Discord, I don't know why that stopped. Everybody was on that stop, it looks like. When it touched there, we had a pretty good cascade. So did get stopped out of some. Took 47% profit, I believe it was. Here's SRM. New low yesterday. Technometer neutral. Don't like that new low. I probably would still be long this one, but I'd want to trail a stop. Quickly, let's go back to the 9-month. Right. We could be springing the uptrend, so we need to see volume and price really turn up higher on SRM to get that thing going. Let's look at SHIB while we're here. Not one that I trade, but we have had it here showing it on the software. Here's SHIB daily Coinbase. I'm going to look at this on Coinbase and also Binance. 45.4 technometer. You can see down there at, we had a 41.8 or so at the lows. Didn't get classic oversold. Some of these coins will have different levels. The action in SHIB is really screwing up my software a little bit. Here's SHIB, Tether, Binance. You can see a couple buy signals off the software down there at 25 and change I mentioned. Currently, technometer, let's take a look at that. $46.9, so no low risk buy on SHIB. And again, the Floki they're talking about, FLOKI, that came from Nick yesterday, my partner in Patreon. Let's look at ADA. Not been acting well. Again, you can see I'm having some internet issues here. Not sure why that is. Here's ADA, dollar consolidated. Look at the 9-month. Still holding the levels that it needs to. But really, if the backup was completed, it should have been able to go. So really, we probably got to move the backup to there. Let's look at the OP real quick. That's the intraday 5-minute volume on all up and down waves. You can see here the OP hit another low. Yesterday. So price is still holding higher lows here, still holding in, which is still bullish, but that thing needs to get going. Technometer 43.8. Nothing, no buy signal on the technometer, which again, I wish it would give us that, but it hasn't. Let's go to XRP real quick. XRP, Tether consolidated. You're welcome, Paul. 4 oversold technometers shown on there on the green dot. Just showing how the technometer works, but you don't want to follow that strictly by itself. You got to look at price and volume together. Technometer 44 neutral. You do have a slight little divergence on XRP here from yesterday's low. So that could have been a good low yesterday, as it could have been on various ones. Again, not an oversold technometer again, so can't put a green circle, but volume hitting new low while price is holding. I still like XRP. I guess we're going to stay here, look at more coins real quick. I want to get back to our roadmaps. Anybody new in here? Bitcoin really setting at 59,950. Ethereum 4178. Here is Atom, which had the big rally yesterday, day before coming back down. I still think that one's going to dig out of here. You can see I don't have the oversold technometers marked because maybe I marked it on another chart, but we've had a jump and a backup on a lower time frame and also larger here. So I still think Atom is going to slice to the upside here and get going. I'm going to stop right here just for a minute. I'm going to go back to our Elliott Wave roadmaps. I do own the Wyckoff Institute started by Mr. Wyckoff. So we use Wyckoff indicators for our buys and sells, throw roadmaps on them with Elliott Wave. I'd mentioned last time I was live, we could have an ABC down, or maybe the low was already in place. We use 61,180 as a stop to be prepared for this continued C wave down. So far, that's somewhat worked. We're at 59,900, so below our stop is 61,180. That was 1/3 of our position. Still long Ethereum, still long Litecoin, still long a ton of alts that if Nick's still here, he could name them, but I know them. So this ABC, I was really looking for more like 56.5, maybe a scare down to 54. The sell-off we just had 30 minutes ago, I gotta think about that one and look at it internally. So I'm not sure here whether that was a good low we just made, because we just did a 57,800, a new low for this move. But I'm just not sure at the moment how that counts out. I do think we're just going to mop up a purple 1-2 here, and then we're headed still a lot higher. We're going to follow stocks higher or lead stocks higher, I still think. So stocks, crypto still higher. Just got to put these lows in. Again, stocks could come down for another day or two. Wouldn't bother me. Would give me nice buy signals. Bitcoin maybe mouse around here and try to make a minor new low. Did look good this morning when it got up there around, what was it, 61.7 or 8, but right back under pressure. So we got to watch that. So Nihal, the count's right in front of you. It's just whether the ABC red is done or not. I'm not going to call that here. We're going to have to look on that. Ethereum holding up extremely well. That thing looks higher as well. While we're here, let's look at Band. Got back there, almost touching $10. Slapped again. That's one that we're long. Again, here's Matic, the trading view, looking really well. Link, still like that. We're long SOL. Zenas came off quite a bit, but I still like that one with the software. Didn't really want that low of a print, so not as excited about that. Everybody knows 1 inch. I gave that to everybody here, even on YouTube. Ran up to above 750. We'll show that one on the software as well. And also CRV came off the highs a little bit ago, up at new highs for the day. That one still looks pretty good. Let's go back to the software. Again, while we're here, let's throw in the CRV. People own that one. CRV dollar consolidated. Go back to the 9 months so you can see it all. We talked about a markup coming. That's exactly what happened. Good volume. Good volume came in on the SOS and the jump. You can see this classic Wyckoff. You could use this chart to teach Wyckoff. Unbelievable, perfect. Technometer 45.5. If that technometer could reset a little bit, we probably would have reaccumulation and another buy, but we'll watch that one. 1 inch was another one. 1 inch tether consolidated. There's Bitcoin 60,300 perking up. Here's another one. Looks pretty good with the Wyckoff labels. Could have had the jump we had there yesterday. This could be the backup. I still think this one will lead us higher. Strong coins get stronger. Technometer did touch 41.3 in the last 24 hours. You can see OP and everything's coming off, so that one might give us another setup. I think that one looks higher. Let's look at Ren, Tether, Consolidated. Going to go back to a few more of these. I don't have Ren marked up. That's one that Nick has traded. That one's still holding in nicely here. Looks like a pork blaster to the upside. Pork blaster would be a triangle continuation formation. We call them pork blasters or limp briskets if they don't work. Let's hope this one doesn't go limp. Ren, Tether, Consolidated, Technometer 47.45. You can see here, not one that I've marked, but you can see pretty good buy point off these readings here. Let's see what level this is at. Really would not want to see Ren short term give up that 0.935 low. Really don't want to see it give up yesterday's low for real. Not much else to add on Ren. Matic I just gave. I think probably you saw that, Ting. If not, you can ask me again. Cake, Tether, Binance. Has Litecoin died? I think no, but not a coin you want to have a large percent of. We do own it, but not large percents. Here's Cake. Was looking really good a week ago. Not as well today. Technometer 40.68. That is close to a level where previous lows have been made, so maybe it wants to spring these levels. Let's hope that one can reverse higher quickly off of these lows. Link. Let's do Link, Tether, Consolidated. I gotta have a few more of these charts marked up. Been working on that. Link took a little wood yesterday, but chart still doesn't look too bad. Let's wait for the indicators to load. $43.19 Technometer. OP hugging the lows, so I still think Link, no good buy signal here. Again, the last one would have been, there's the oversold Technometer reading. At that low there. September 20th is when the WWCI recorded its buy signal. That's why most of these, same type of thing, did the same there on July 19th. So where the software was really good on picking those lows. Let's save that. Let's look at Litecoin real quick. Litecoin, Tether, Consolidated. Bouncing back nicely from yesterday's low, so maybe the worst is over here on Litecoin, so let's hope it can turn up. Stay with it this time. 190.5 currently. A little buy signal there late September. As shown, price not much higher. You can see here the OP is almost touching the lows for the move. Litecoin is making higher highs, so that is encouraging for Litecoin. THETA tether consolidated. I don't think I showed this. Then we're going to go to DGB. All right, Ting, cool. Indicators loading. And there again. Right at that low. Maybe not a new low yet, but extremely close. Technometer 43.3. Really, 38 reading on the technometer would only be right there. Let's mark this. We'll have it when we come back. Missed the low about 4 days before the low was made. It did spring that low, which, as you know, it did that on many charts. Let's look at ADA BTC. I don't chart a lot of Bitcoin pairs. Here's ADA Bitcoin consolidated. Again, volume from basically all reputable exchanges reported on here. That chart was looking extremely good till the last month, and as you know, ADA just not keeping itself put together. What up, Bob? We will look at near 45.3. You can see here we had another buy October 18th, which that buy is a little bit better on the Bitcoin pair. Let's mark these real quick. So maybe it's right at the same price, so possibly that'll get us going here. I mean, still we've got new lows on the OP into that low, while price is still holding. Didn't help us last time, but maybe we'll do it this time. So let's bring this arrow down too while we're here. See if that will work. So let's hope ADA Bitcoin can hold in here on this buy signal. Last one did not work at all. DOT, we will look at DOT. That's one I thought would continue higher. Here's DOT Tether Binance. Hunter, that is all we post. I'm sure he'll answer that, but all that is posted on the Excel spreadsheet that we have. It's available at all times, so you got to know where to go to that. Here is DOT Tether Binance. We mentioned, I think we mentioned that live September 19th. Again, that's a September 19th, 20th low in our crypto index. Here you had new lows in the OP while price was doing the pork blaster, which again is a triangle formation here. Did lead to new highs. I got a feeling this is a 1-2, and we're still headed higher. I would think DOT's low there at 38.78 or so yesterday. That's probably a good low. I like DOT. GBTC, I mean, we still like Bitcoin. I mentioned earlier in the podcast. Lows in, or we're going to mouse around lower for a day or two. Then I think still higher. Do your own research. This is not individual investment advice. I am a registered investment advisor almost my whole career, like 40 years. Here's a disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
As Nick has stated there, we don't play on the Discord. We've got a pinned spreadsheet that's available to everybody. Our win rate, I don't know what it's, let's just say it's 80%, give or take. We have killed it over there long term. Nick and I together, Nick mostly on the small mid caps, me on the large caps, a few small caps now here and there. He's doing staking, farming, you name it. He caught big trades in Zen, BNB, too numerous to mention. So $40 a month. Check it out. It looks like I've caught everybody up, I think, on, let's go to a couple more here. Let's look at AAVE, Tether Consolidated. This chart jumped up with 1 inch, came back down. Here it looks a little bit more up thrusty, but I think we'll still try to resolve the upside again. Let's see if I've got DWAC in the system. I think if you asked for that yes or the other day, I think I added it. 46.55. Not much to add. These lows are down there at that 271 level. Pretty important level. I mentioned that, I believe, on Twitter. Let's look at AVAX Tether Consolidated. Then I'm going to get to DWAC if I've got it. AVAX was coming alive 2 days ago, got slapped yesterday, of course. I still think this one will try to dig in. Had a nice setup there October 9th, 10th, 12th, down here at this formation. Technometer neutral, so I still think higher. Appreciate it, Lori. DWAC. I've got to add DWAC. We'll have that next time. All right, Bitcoin 60,100, Ethereum 4214, holding right in. Litecoin 191.22. We've got stocks. NASDAQ up a strong 195. Dow up 170. S&P up 38. We are still long, let's say Schwab, Iridium, Snap, Square, QLYS for some clients. Looking to add here in the next couple days if we do get a pullback. There's Bitcoin 5 minute. Here it is with Elliott Wave labels for anybody late. ABC's completed or about to be. I'm still sitting on the sidelines. We are long partial positions. Did get stopped out at 61,180. Got shitty fills on the stops. Looked like the whole world had a stop there. Even though that was not an important area. That was just my area. What's up, Sanch? Let's see if I've got IDEX. I do not have IDEX. I will add that. Let's go back to FLOKI. Nick caught this yesterday morning. Entry was right around that 60 level. Technometer 45. You can see we were oversold 4 days. Buy set up with price and volume. Nick caught that one. Shout out to Nick. A lot of people ask about paying for annual subscription with crypto. We do offer that. You will get a discount. I believe it's $432 for the year if you pay in crypto. Had some people doing that today. Here's FTM, Tether consolidated. FTM is looking really good the last couple days here. That's been a 10 banger from July. What's up, Aman? Let me give you a wrench. Anybody with a wrench has got their name in blue, just showing that they're about business and not trolling. That's all we're doing. Again, you can show here on the technometer. The only oversold technometer reading that we got was July 18th, as marked on the chart. That was, what, day or two before the low? So definitely picked up the exact low there. You can see volume. Volume to the downside was coming in extremely sharp on the 5-minute chart, which is what the software keeps, and then calculates our proprietary indicators. And you can see here really price was basically sideways during that time frame. So it showed that Composite Man, intelligent investors were buying that on the sell-off, and then volume here got overly aggressive on the downside, made our technometer go to oversold, and that is the buy setup. If you follow those, your hit rate's going to be 75%, let's say. But nothing set up there now. Technometer neutral. Volume didn't come in on the last rally, so I'd be a little bit careful. But I think the trend's still higher in general. That means strong coins probably continue higher. EQOS, I've got to add. XLM, Tether, Binance. One that we really haven't touched much. Traded very rarely. You're welcome, Aman. Bitcoin 60,300. Still holding in here. Stocks 18 minutes to go. XLM 43.7 technometer. Nothing else to add. Same type of thing. Let's mark these real quick while we're here. There's one oversold reading. This one just right at the 38 level that we're looking for. Didn't catch the low, but close. Okay. Bitcoin dominance. I have a hard time charting that. Here's a daily Bitcoin dominance chart. Those are some old markings. Again, I mean, I think possibly this could be a triangle formation here, which means dominance would have one more break to the downside. I don't like charting this. I don't have it in the software. So maybe that means we got one more new low coming out here in a few months. if we don't turn up strong here. So if we are going to new lows, it's going to give us extremely good alt season. But I can't be on that one. Again, don't like my hit success rate on that. Better just watching the markets. Near, I think I forgot. Here's near Tether consolidated. Bob, I think I forgot this one. Here it is. Hold on here. Let me see if I got how far we can go back. Appreciate the likes and shares. I do these broadcasts as much as I can. Nick and I are really busy with the Discord, and then we do manage crypto and stock assets through the Black Bay group. Crypto is managed by an API with TradeView manage rights, no withdrawal transfer rights, so no chance of anything going haywire with your crypto. We only TradeView manage. You can see here on near, we had the pork blaster we've talked about, new lows on the volume, price doing a triangle pattern, oversold technometer, picked the low down there at 730, had to run to new highs. I think that's a jump and a back up to the creek. So if you do Elliott wave, personally I think probably that's a 1-2 out of the triangle. Worst case, it's a fifth wave, and we're going to mouse down, back down to $8 before we turn higher again. But for now, I'd be long near looking for higher. Again, do your own research, not individual investment advice. Here for education, showing you trades that we have on in most cases for the Discord. 300 people in here, appreciate the support. Let me check a couple things before stocks are closing. One inch I went over because that's one that we've talked about on here. I'm going to show it again. I gave it on Twitter, etc. 1 inch tether consolidated. Since we've had another 100 people in here, again, consolidated is 140 volume exchanges with reputable volume. Wyckoff proprietary indicators loading at the bottom. Gathering 5-minute volume data to calculate OP force technometer. You see the oversold readings marked in the green circles. Haven't had anything here recently. Almost got one September 20th when all these coins were giving it to us. When our Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index gave us a buy. That again is what we follow for some of these things. So that gave you exactly on the buy on the 20th. I started mentioning it really more around, what was it, 290, 280, 290. I didn't sell any on that run to new highs. I might have if it had got above the $8. I still think that one will still resolve more to the upside. There's Bitcoin, 60,750. Recovered from that sell-off almost, what, 95% of that sell-off we just had that happened in one red bar. Ethereum, 4250. Rock and roll on Ethereum. EOS, I will show. EOS, Tether, Binance. This one needs to get going. You're welcome, Bob. What's up, Bill? A lot of people, I think, got hurt on Doji up there at that 60 plus level. I think SHIB's going to hurt some people too at that $80 at that 80 level. Be careful if you're trading the meme coins and stocks. There's EOS. You can see here, new low yesterday on the OP, while price is still holding. So I'd say some accumulation going on. Not one of the strongest coins. Still might be okay. Ethereum, Bitcoin, consolidated. 9 months. 61,065 Bitcoin. 4262 Ethereum. Litecoin 193. Firming up as we speak. I need to buy some more Bitcoin here, but I am waiting. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Large pork blaster going back to May. If that thing could break the upside, would be nice. Now again, we do have reasons to believe that. You can see here, coming into the low. Let's mark this up real quick. Extremely large pork blaster triangle. And you can see here, that low was 38.52. We were showing here 38 is normally a reading. Let's go back and add this for future reference. Make it green, make it dashed. Just showing at what points it's tried to bottom before. That buy was right of the day of the low on October 18th. I'd say that's an extremely important level on this chart. The last one caught that low, which didn't hold. Then you can see we had some back here on the big sell-offs off the highs. I won't mark them right now due to time. Let's save that. So Ethereum, Bitcoin still, I think, could lead here. Ethereum does look good on the chart. Let's go back to Ethereum. Tether consolidated. Trias, as long as it's not extremely low cap, I'll look about adding that to the software. I mean, ND rigs, I trade Wyckoff. I own the Wyckoff Institute, started by Mr. Wyckoff. I trade distribution patterns too, but we're not having those at the moment. They all look like some type of accumulation. We're in a bull market. Here's Ethereum, US Tether, consolidated. You can see two buy signals. Caught a spring, caught the backup. 45.9 currently. Volume needs to come in, but we're sitting here 42.40. Not going to take much to break Ethereum to the upside. We get a rally above that 43.65, 43.81. Should be a quick run to the races. That would take our Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Try to get out of that triangle, so it could get pretty exciting if Ethereum can get itself going. You're welcome, NDG. WyckoffSMI.com is the Wyckoff Institute address. LearnCrypto.io is kind of our sister site. Carry updates, interesting articles there every day. You can look up PCG for our private client group if you want us to manage any assets. If you do it yourself, patreon.com/learncrypto is your best choice. Coming into the close of stocks, 6 minutes to go. I've only got 120 windows open, so might not be able to bring this up yet. And it appears it's not coming up. I'm trying to bring up yahoo.com, so Riggs, let me give you a wrench. That's all I've got. As usual, we're going to run a couple commercials here. 60,980. 5-minute Bitcoin chart. Recovered that sell-off we had an hour ago nicely. I'm going to run a couple commercials for the Discord and the private client group. And probably catch you here tomorrow if we get any action to talk about. Appreciate the support. I'm out of here. Do your own research, not individual investment advice. And I'm gone.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365, 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see how they doing at us.